I think it's important to note that even some of the biggest companies started off in a really humble way. And this is definitely the case with today's company, which started out in an actual snowboard shop in Canada before going on to be a multi-billion-dollar business. So let's take a look at how Shopify started in a snowboard shop. In the 90s, snowboarding was starting to become more and more popular. So much so that two friends from university in Canada called Tobias Lucht and Daniel Winan decided to open up a snowboard shop in their hometown of Ottawa. But it wasn't just any snowboard shop. It had a really cool name, Snow. Tobias and Daniel had been looking for a name for their new business for weeks on end, but they couldn't find anything that they liked until one day when they were driving back from a snowboarding trip when they saw a sign that said Snow. They instantly knew that this was the perfect name for their shop. And so when they got back from their trip, they went and registered the domain name Snow.com. At first, Tobias and Daniel thought that having a catchy domain name would be enough to bring customers into their store, but they were quickly disappointed. The couple ran the snowboard shop for about a year, but they weren't making very much money. They soon realized that if they wanted to make this business work, then they needed to get creative. That's when Tobias and Daniel came up with the idea of selling snowboarding videos online. This idea seemed like a good fit because the internet was becoming more and more popular by the day and people were buying things online more and more. So Tobias and Daniel figured that they could use the internet to sell snowboarding videos to people around the world. Tobias and Daniel put together a team to help them with this project. They asked another one of their friends from university, Holly Finkelstein, to come and join them. Tobias was in charge of filming the videos while Daniel worked on editing them. Holly, on the other hand, focused his attention on building the website where they would sell the videos online. At first, it seemed like this was gonna be a great idea. They made a bunch of videos showing people how to do different snowboarding tricks and they uploaded them onto their website. And then they did what any logical people would do to promote their website. They told all their friends and family about it and asked them to spread the word. However, despite their best efforts, nobody seemed interested in buying their videos. To make matters worse, the snowboard shop wasn't doing very well either. All three friends were starting to feel like this business idea wasn't going to work out and they were going to have to go back to their regular jobs. But just as they were about to give up, something interesting happened. One of their friends from university who had heard about the website mentioned it in passing to a few people he knew at a local tech meetup group. And this turned out to be a pivotal moment for the company. It turned out that there were actually quite a few people at this meetup who were interested in selling videos online. After hearing about the website, these people started signing up for accounts and buying videos. And this gave the three friends hope that maybe their business idea wasn't such a bad one after all. They decided to keep going with the website and see where it took them. Around this time, the three friends also made the decision to stop focusing on the snowboard shop and start focusing on the website full-time. They realized that they were never going to be able to compete with the big box stores when it came to selling snowboards and other snowboarding gear. But they felt that they had a real opportunity with the website. Now that they didn't have to worry about the snowboard shop anymore, they were able to really focus on growing the website. They started by creating more and more snowboarding videos and uploading them to the site. But they also started reaching out to other people who were interested in selling videos online. They offered to help these people set up their own websites so that they could sell their own videos. And this turned out to be a great move. Not only did this help out other people, but it also helped the website grow. The more videos that were on the site, the more traffic it got and the more money it made. As the website started to grow, the three friends knew that they needed to start thinking about how they were going to manage it. They had been running it pretty much by themselves up until this point, but they knew that if they wanted it to keep growing, then they were going to need to hire some help. So they started looking for people to join their team. One of the first people they hired was a web developer named Scott Lake. Scott had experience building high-traffic websites, and he was exactly the kind of person that the three friends were looking for. He helped them improve the website so that it could handle the growing amount of traffic. But as the website continued to grow, they knew that they were going to need more help. In 2006, they hired a programmer named Owen Brown to help them develop new features for the website. Owen had experience working on e-commerce websites, and he was able to help them add new features that made it easier for people to buy videos. But even with all this help, the three friends knew that they were in too deep. They were managing millions of dollars worth of transactions every single month, and they just didn't have the time or expertise to do it all themselves. That's when they decided to reach out to a company called Live Action. Live Action was a marketing agency that specialized in helping e-commerce businesses grow. They were exactly the kind of help that the three friends were looking for. They worked with Live Action to develop a marketing plan that would help them reach more people and increase sales. But as they worked with Live Action, the three friends knew that they were onto something big. They realized that there were a lot of small businesses out there that needed help selling things online, and they felt that they were in a unique position to help these businesses. Instead of just helping other people set up their websites like they had been doing before, they decided that they were going to build a platform that would allow anybody to set up their own website. They called this platform Shopify. They spent the next few years developing Shopify, and in 2008 they launched it to the public. Shopify was unlike anything else on the market. It was easy to use and it was affordable. Small businesses could finally set up their own websites without having to spend thousands of dollars on developers or marketing experts. And this is what really caused the company to explode. In the early days, the team at Shopify was small. Everyone wore many hats and everyone was passionate about what they were doing. They were all working towards the same goal, to make it easy for anyone to sell online. As Shopify grew, the team had to get bigger. They needed people who were experts in different areas of e-commerce, people who could help merchants with things like marketing, customer service, and payments. But even as the team grew, the company stayed true to its roots. Today, Shopify is a multi-billion-dollar company. They power over 1 million businesses in more than 175 countries. But despite their success, they haven't forgotten about the small business owner. In fact, they continue to work hard to make it easier than ever for anyone to sell online. Shopify isn't just a website builder, it's a complete e-commerce platform. It gives you everything you need to run your online store, including a domain name, hosting, a shopping cart, payment processing, and shipping. You can also use Shopify to market your products, manage your inventory, and track your orders. It's no wonder that so many businesses are switching to Shopify. It's an easy, affordable way to take your business to the next level. And it all started in a small snowboard shop in Canada. If you're thinking about starting an online store, I highly recommend checking out Shopify. It's an amazing platform, and I know you won't be disappointed. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.